San Diego's most popular local morning news. Good morning, San Diego.
She is one of the country's most popular authors when it comes to children's books. She has a book signing right here in San Diego, but not before she talks to us live in studio. Who is it? Well, Kristen will be talking to her. You'll have to wait. And another dog is looking for a home. His name?
Award-winning author Maia Haag creates personalized books for children that have become favorites of all sorts of celebrities, including Courtney Cox and Brooke Shields. She has a book signing event today in San Diego. She's here to tell us about that and how to pick out a good children's book. Good morning.
Morning.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
How to pick out a good children's book. Are there actually things you need to look for when picking one out?
Yes. When you pick out a book, you really want to look at a couple things. First, is it age appropriate? How many words are on the page? Is it educational? Does it teach the child something beyond, obviously reading books is great, but does it have a message? Are the illustrations colorful and engaging? Is it something that builds self-esteem, which is what we really try to do with our books? And are they award-winning is always a good sign.
That's true. A little gold seal or something on it.
Right.
Tell me about how many words per page are we talking about for young kids?
You know, it depends on the age, but I would say that if you're talking toddlers, probably, 1 or 2 sentences per page is what they're going to be doing. And as a parent, a lot of times I will just make up my own sentence if it's a long paragraph.
Yeah, because they just like the pictures, right, mostly?
Right.
Yeah. Excellent. I'm sure they also like hearing their own names mentioned in the books. Tell us about that.
They do. Our company is called I See Me, like I see myself, and each one of our books is made one by one for each child, which really does build a self-esteem. The first book is called My Very Own Name, and I'm the author of the book. So at the beginning it has a dedication to the child from the giver, like we love you, Mom and Dad. It has the child's birthday here, and the animals gather around to name the child.
So the birthday's up here on January 16, 2005, the new spread. And that's that a new baby was born.
Yes, and then this child's name is Tyler. So the tiger brings the T, the yak brings the Y, the lion brings the L. So you see the whole name being created throughout the book, first and last name.
That's exciting.
And at the end, they celebrate it because they've created the perfect name. So it helps children learn to recognize letters and spell their names.
And just having their own book by, that's cool. I'm in a book. That's kind of fun.
Yes, it's a great gift. People give it a lot as new baby gifts and birthday gifts. My Very Own Fairy Tale for Girls has the dedication also and the birthday. And in this one, fairies wake up in a magical garden and decide it's time for them to choose a very special girl to be their princess. Which girl would they choose?
A little bit this way. I'm just trying to get away some of the glare here.
There we go. Which girl would they choose to be their princess? This girl's name is Jennifer. So the Juneberry Fairy brings the J and says she knows a joyful friend. This is all written in rhyme. The English Daisy Fairy brings an E. The New Zealand Flax Fairy brings an N. So each fairy brings a letter that represents the flower that she
Can we see the end?
dressed
How
as.
it comes in?
And then at the very end, after the whole name is created, it has the full name of the child, and they crown her to be their fairy princess. So it makes girls, well, children, and for both of these, feel so good about themselves, and it builds self-esteem. It helps them learn how to write all the letters in their name.
I would also think that it would make them to want to get to the end of a book, versus getting kind of distracted because it stays engaged because they're like,
they're seeing their
we're
own
almost
name.
to the end.
Yes, and we're seeing my name being progressed and what happens to me at the end of the story.
Nice.
And then this new one, The World According to Grace, is quite different. This one actually features the child's own illustrations and classic comments in their book.
So they're sent in, parents kind of send them in to you? Is that how it works?
Yes, the way it works is these over here are for ages 0 to 6. These are more 4 to 10.
Okay.
And the way this works is you get a kit from ICme.com that has interview questions that you ask the child, like when I grow up I want to be, if I were a superhero, my power would be. And then there are color markers and drawing sheets, and the parent sends the information to us in a postpaid envelope, and we do all the work to make the book.
That's awesome.
So it has the child's name and the child's portrait. It has a picture of the family the child has drawn, all the people in the family and why he or she loves them.
Good deal.
So for busy parents like me who have a hard time doing scrapbooking or finding time to do scrapbooking, we make it very, very easy, and it's a great gift.
Excellent. You have a signing today. Let's put that information on the screen and tell us about the signing really quickly.
Yes, I'm at Nordstrom at Fashion Valley Mall from 2 to 6 today in the infant department, and I'll be signing all the books that are ordered before they get shipped back.
Excellent. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Very fun. Fun idea. All right. This morning we have been talking about